my lovely people, you're welcome back once again to my channel. If you're seeing my face for the first time, this is Tina Isoa. I'm a YouTuber based in the world in Nigeria. So if you haven't subscribed, please consider clicking on the red subscribe button and join this amazing family. Turn on the notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you get notified, and at the same time smash the like button for me and share. Do let me know what you feel about this content, okay? I'm just coming back now from school run. First off, I've not had my bath, so I just use my coconut oil to rub my face. I know over 90% of women, unless if you're working in a bank or you're dressed up for work or something, over 90% of women and men who do school run in the morning do not bathe. Hey, most of us manage to brush our teeth because we want to beat up with time. Why am I talking about this? Because today is all about school content. We manage to brush our teeth because sometimes you definitely meet someone you know you be you want to talk, so we tend to brush our mouth because we're trying to beat time. But bathing, I like big fat lie, over 90%. I'm not saying some do not do a hair, but just try to understand. As long as you're not going out from there to somewhere or going to work immediately that you have to come back home, what's the essence of bathing? Am I smelling? Just wear this our boo-boo, wear something. Even if, as I'm talking to you now, wearing my night inside, just carry this one, we'll put on top, pew, off we go. So guys, you're welcome. Today I'm going to be showing you some clips. My kids have started school, you know, school have resumed, and I had to change school for them. And why did I change school for them? I made this video sometime last term, yeah, we call it term here, last academic section, but I don't know what happened. It refused to upload. That's the hurdles, some of the hurdles that content creators goes. I tried everything, they said it's too big, so I didn't get to upload that video. I was just trying to put it out here that you guys should advise me what decision should I take prior to this new academic session resumption. But since that video refused to go up and I didn't want to repeat it, so I decided to take the sole decision. Me and my husband decided to take the decision for whatever be it I'm going to talk about now. And this thing is a message to Nigerian school owners, mostly these private, yeah, of course they are the school owner, private school owners, either the crèche, primary or secondary. Give parents the room to believe that these are our children that we are paying school fees for, trying to lay a better foundation for them, for their future. Don't exclude us. Why am I saying this? The school, I'm going to give you guys various reasons why I feel that they should give us the room to be part of our children's life, not just at home. You give them homework, they come back home with homework for us to assist them in doing it because you want us to be part of their academic life. But when it comes to decisions that would either affect our children negatively or positively in the school, you don't get to do it. So first thing, the school where my children were attending is a crescent. I live in a street that is like a crescent. You know, I live here and you have to go around. At the end of the crescent is more like my kids' school behind my house. Most of the times I still drive them to school because it's behind my house. Most times if I don't go to work, whenever my kids are crying, I will either call or ask questions. I know I may be wrong here, but as a mother, it's not easy. Like, considering my own case, I'm not saying like something so special about my kids, but I'm kind of obsessed with them crying. I don't want to hear them cry. Not that kids can no longer cry, but if a child cries for like 2 minutes, there's nothing bad there. Even if you spank the child, because this is Africa, after 2 minutes you should be able to cuddle the child and make him or her to close mouth. But this case, you find out that my kids will cry 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and I have to call. Why is my daughter crying? And at a point, they were not feeling as if I'm being over worried. Sometimes she would tell me, don't worry, madam, children, we cried. I said, because of my sanity, because of my health. I've been kind of hypertensive since I gave birth to my kids. If you're an old subscriber here, you definitely know that. So I wouldn't want them to be crying. It affects me mentally. My health is always, I'm always thinking about it. But the attitude they used to give me anytime I try to like tell them, please, they should reduce the frequent cry, I didn't like it. So secondly, she called me one day, the owner of the school called me one day, that the minder in my daughter's class said that she's always messing on herself, that she's always urinating on her body, that I should be wearing her diaper. And this is a child that have done potty training for 2 of them. They are twin girls, in case if you don't know. In the house, they know how to use the restroom. Why is it that when they get to school, they no longer know how to use the potty? And I told her that, see, this is something I have imbibed on my children. They know how to use it. Is it that it's not available, or that they chose not to, or the minder cannot take them to the restroom, or they chose to mess themselves up? I should be wearing her diaper. I said, funny enough, my daughter is 2 years, 6 months. And this is Africa, for goodness sake. I have stopped wearing them diaper. Not that I cannot afford to wear them diaper, but because I want them to stop it. So telling me to be wearing them diaper, you're not doing me good. How long am I going to continue? So she felt bad that I said I'm not going to do what she asked me, and said some things and all that. I didn't bother. But that's not still the case. Something happened before the resumption of 3rd term last academic session. She put up on the WhatsApp group that she's increasing school fees. And because of the way she always see me when I express myself, she's the kind of person that doesn't want you to express yourself. And when you try to do so, she sees it that you are always complaining. You are always complaining. I say, God, help me, Olua Belumi. So when she put up that, so parents in the group were asking, why in 3rd term? Why not the next academic session? Can you leave it till then? And she was like, she didn't respond. So one of the new parents now asked a question. Are you putting up a new structure? Are you increasing the salary of your workers? Or what is the project? Is there any project that she should let us know, so that we know why we are paying an increased school fees? So I equally commented on what that lady suggested. I said, that's amazing that she should tell us. Only for her to respond to my own comment saying that she doesn't have to come and share with parents what her decision is, that the prices of commodities are high in the market, even food items and stuff, that she's just trying to make hay while the sun shines. And people were like reacting to that. Are you trying to tell us that our own salary have increased? Or are you telling us that we are the ones buying food for you in the house? You're not feeding our kids. The prices of food items have increased in the market. How does it affect the academic, what we're paying for our children? So I now suggested, when people were reacting that, I now suggested that, why not call a parents teachers forum or meeting, so that we can discuss some of these things, and probably we can even do a voluntary donation or support to support whatever beat that is your challenge currently. And behold, the response I got is that I don't have to call Parents Teachers Association meeting anything. I don't want anybody to come and try to be manipulative to tell me what to do in my business and not what to do. And I was like, PTA is something that is common in virtually every school. Please, guys, if there is nothing like PTA in your school, do let me know if it's a norm, or because I know every time that they would hold PTA meeting to invite parents to ask questions, either to decide that don't give my child this, give she said that she doesn't have room for such. And I remember that she had once told me that she doesn't want PTA meetings, that she doesn't want parents to come and be deciding for her what she does in her business and all that. So the next thing that made me to probably conclude that, Tina, I have to change school for my kids, was when they did graduation. One of my twin girls, I honestly call her Professor Joanne, because my daughter is someone that if she's sleeping, she'll say, give me my book and pencil. If you see at 2 years the way she grips her pencil, you will like, is this girl 10 years old? She's always writing and verbal. Like before even 2 years, she tells all the colors, she tells shapes and so many things, because we equally coach them in the house. But when I went for their graduation, in a class, in their own particular class, they are like, they say they are graduating, they will be like maybe, let's say 12 in the class. And I found out that when they were asking questions, they were just giving to 2 kids to respond. They weren't giving to others, including my daughter. So I now asked the teacher, why weren't you sharing the mic so that parents will feel happy? She said, it's the people that will respond now that she gave it to. So I was kind of devastated. I felt that these people either do not have the background, which I don't even doubt, because one of the reasons I put my kids there was because of proximity and stress of school run is stressful. Stress of running, because I've done it before for my son. The school was far. I always come back asking myself, oh, is this the right decision for me? So at the end of the day, I had to change school for them. So if you are a school owner here, or you know someone who owns a school, please tell me if it is wrong to have a PTA. Tell me if it is wrong to carry parents along. Tell me if it is right for a child of 2 years, 6, 7 months to be wearing diaper in school, where in crèche, in pre-nursery, not that is in, is it crèche or pre-nursery, one of those classes, I don't even know what they were doing. And she was in 16, that the minder is complaining. And one of the questions I asked her was that, if the minder is complaining that a child is messing herself up, so what is her job? They say it's always. So what is her job if it is not to take care of such things? What is her job? So I decided that I have to change my kids' school. Where I put them now is not so close to my house, but I'm having confidence. I'm feeling as if finally, in fact, my daughter came back yesterday. She was singing one song, Up Jesus, down Satan. That's the one I call Prof. And I felt that I've never sang this song to her hearing. That means this is just how many days in school. Like, okay, they started last week. This is like 6th day in school. She's already singing and doing things. I was like, okay. Another thing that made me feel like I have to take them out of that school is that a child of 2 years, you're already telling her to write 2 times 2. Oh my God. I'm not saying it's not possible in some schools, but considering their age and the things you are offering, it don't make sense. This person cannot even, though they are writing 1 to 4 now, this person cannot even identify 1. You're asking 2 times 2, 2 plus 2, and stuff like that. Things that you know that are not realistic. They are not, there is no honesty in it. So I don't know if this one is rant or I'm not reporting her, but I feel like this is a message. If you are in this shoe with me, please do let me know in the comment section and share this video. Let it get to them that you never can tell what you're doing to send parents away or pupils away from your school. But to God be the glory. We are in a better place now. We are in a happy place, I would say. And hopefully, another good thing about where I took them tonight is that they feed in the school. So I don't get to wake up in the morning and start struggling to do. Sometimes I still cook because my son doesn't eat spaghetti, and the days they feed them spaghetti, I give him food from the house. So I know that one is not stressful. It's not like every day I know that I'm going to cook every day. I'm going to struggle for them to eat breakfast. And if you have been on this channel for some time now, you know that I'm mom of 3, home alone with 3. No help. which I'm going to hopefully one day share my stories. My boy, sweet help. It's not easy. Some will come, you think they are Christians, unfortunately. Why do? It's well, it's a story for another day. So guys, if you enjoyed or picked something from this video, and if you think my decision is okay, it's not bad, please do let me know in the comment section. And if you have anything to advise me, I'm definitely going to make that video on my fears as a mother, because that of hearing their cry, sometimes I ask myself if these kids are trying to be manipulative. But all the same, it's better if they are crying, let them cry in a distance where I cannot hear, than every now and then. They can cry like 6 times in a day. In fact, there was a day that I was in the house, walking in the house. When they cry, I will type in the comment section 1. They will cry 2, I will type 2, as in to tell you how the frequency of the cry and the trauma they were putting me. But all the same, I believe I'm in a better place, like I said earlier. Thank you so much, guys. If you haven't subscribed up until this time, please subscribe and join this family. Turn on the notification bell so that whenever I upload any video, you get notified. And at the same time, smash the like button for Tina Wamama. Thank you, guys. God bless you until we see some other time.